Today we're talking about a drug called Zoloft, man. It's pretty cool. But, there's others to choose from, and let me tell you, as a user myself, for about 5 years, I could say it was a pretty good antidepressant. But my mood just plateaued, man, for a long time. Mainly because, I don't know, I wasn't getting enough. And for me, I didn't get therapy for a long time. I just refused, man. I'm fighting the system, man. So, let me tell you the description of sertraline, or Zoloft. This is a white town. Sertraline, sold under the trade name Zoloft, among others, is an antidepressant of the selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor class, SSRIs. It is primarily used for major depressive disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, panic disorder, and social anxiety disorder. Effectiveness is similar to other antidepressants. Sertraline is taken by the anus, the mouth. Common side effects include diarrhea, sexual dysfunction, and troubles with sleep. When I got off Zoloft for the last time, it was because the generic brand wasn't available to me, so the normal brand, and they asked you on the generic, and I said, no way, man, because that gave me serious trouble before, like blurred vision and all that shit. Not good for someone who's tripping, but not on a bad trip, you know, man? So, Zoloft, getting off Zoloft is probably really the trickiest of all of them. I've never been so sick when I was trying to get off Zoloft. Zoloft for me, withdrawals included shakiness, dizziness, blurred vision, brain zaps, which are like electrodes being put into your mind, being in an earthquake you don't want to be in, and there's again with dry mouth and all that, but they're not that bad. The ways that I supplemented getting through this period was to take Panadol every day. I had headaches. I closed my eyes when I moved from left to right, up to down, to lessen the shakiness of the withdrawals. And I think I lost weight getting off that. Zoloft didn't make me put on much weight. But yeah, it's the first time I tried it, man. My doctor was this little Chinese man, and he probably was illegal. And on one day I just tiptoed into his office and said, "Look, man, I'm having problems. I need something to help me out." And he didn't bat an eyelid and gave me Zoloft and said, "On your way, young man. Sign up for the army." He just said, he didn't say anything, that's the thing. and then I had a mental breakdown for 3 weeks, and I also thought I had testicular cancer because I injured myself when I was riding a bike, and no one told me that it was just a pulled groin, and I thought I was gonna die, and I sat on a chair for 3 weeks
looking out the window thinking that I would never masturbate again. That was probably the worst stage of my life, but I was feeling really crappy, and I had to make lunch once, and I needed to cut up a chicken, and I thought as I was cutting into the chicken's flesh, this chicken didn't deserve to die like that, man. He was just a normal chicken walking around one day on God's green earth, and then he was suddenly snatched away. He didn't live up to his full potential, and he could have been the president one day. So we have to pardon these chickens that didn't ever get a chance to grow. And that's pretty much all I have to say on sertraline. Yeah, it can make depression worse. It can make the elderly turn into chimpanzees who thought they were still on the planet a billion years ago. Just laying the seeds of the foundations. Man, what a day.
But anyway, you can hear the ice cream truck coming. It's probably a good signal for me to get on down and ask Mr. Whippy to fill up my cone, man, because I could use a cone right now. Mr. Whippy. Mr. Whippy is like the pharmacists and the doctors. You have this craving to get better, and they just keep throwing pills at you, man. It's not good, but that's the way some people have to live, man. But this is the first Zoloft commercial in 1972. I was a very disorganized young man. I had thoughts of craziness, and one day, let me change the accent. And one day, someone came up to me, a doctor, and he gave me this pill and told me to take it once a day and shut up and just get better. Didn't work like that. I suggest getting therapy as well, but Zoloft, what an amazing drug.